Hello friends, the TinyTalon is DragonTail's new short rod. Mini, tiny, 8-foot rod, 8-ish foot, 245 centimeters. So whatever that equals in inches and feet. I'm pretty excited to fish this rod. I did a few parking lot casts and it felt kind of weird. But, you know, maybe that was just me in a parking lot. Let's find out. Alright, today is quite unfortunate. The water is very high and moving quite quickly. I'm gonna try this spot first if I don't get washed away. Okay, I don't feel that weirdness I felt yesterday. This is casting quite nicely. It's delicate enough I can feel the fly in the air. So that's kind of nice. So far I like this rod. About 8 feet is my favorite length of rod. Just because of where I fish. I've been over this before, I'm sure. You know, I may end up just practicing casting with this all day. Which, you know, that's totally fine. I've got snacks. Water. I was just talking to you guys and forgot that I turned the camera off. Let's see how this guy bow and arrow casts. Beautifully. A big fan of the short cork handles. I like those. Well, so far luck is not with us, but things can always change. If I don't have any luck, after about an hour, I'll probably change flies. Almost needed to change my unders. Felt soiled myself there. Oh. Had one miss. But that's encouraging. There are fish that are hungry in here. I know there's fish in here. It's just a matter of if they're hungry. If they're willing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wasn't ready. Oh, came up like a rocket. This has been my trouble lately though. Not being able to set the hook. Honestly, that should have been expected. Up. Up. Ooh. Near went down. Again. Oh man, I had something. And I don't know what it was. I was walking. Oh! Dang it. I got it! I got it! I got it! Come on. Alright, well. Alright. Well, that was a decent fight. Oh, considering how hard I was trying just to land the fish. Oh my goodness. I have been out here for 2.5 hours. Alright, little rainbow trout. Wow, that water's cold. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. So, it is, it's not a particularly sensitive rod. I can tell you that. Look at that little guy. There he is. You see him? I hope I'm recording. Off you go, friend. See you later. Not a particularly sensitive rod. It did do exactly what I asked it to do when I just tried to get this fish to my net as quickly as possible. Ooh, a lunar moth! Look at that guy! What a beaut! What was I saying? Yeah, it's not particularly delicate, but that's totally alright. I don't have anything against rods that aren't particularly delicate. One fish in the net. I still have an outrageously long way to walk, so maybe we'll get some more. Hopefully it won't take 2.5 hours to get the next one, right? I gotta take a picture of this moth. Thing's wicked. Had I been catching more fish, I could have probably given a better detailed report of what it's like to catch a fish with this. But I was just desperate to catch a fish. Yeah, it's not particularly sensitive, this rod, as I've stated like 8 times now, after being distracted by moths. But, you know, I'm not saying that it not being particularly sensitive is a bad thing. I'm not I'm trying not to microfish. I don't need something uber sensitive that I will feel the tiniest little tug. But I have felt every fish I've missed so far. I wish I had more options of days when I could actually do this. You know, you just have to go when you can, and the conditions are very rarely ideal lately, which means a lot of fishing and lucky if you catch. It's not that bad of a deal. I mean, obviously I love fishing or I wouldn't be out here doing this, but when you're trying to make a video, it helps to catch. Oh, I hit the tree with the tip of the rod, and then I was like, oh, that's not a fish, as a fish bit. All right. All right. Yeah, that's a decent little fight there. I mean, it's not a big fish, but he put up a decent little fight. He's got some pretty color. Just a little guy, but still a pretty little guy. Off you go. So long, friend. So I'm still not sold on the casting of this rod. It's kind of weird feeling. I can't explain what I mean. It feels a little weird. Maybe it's because I use a heavier line than I used to and than most people do. But it's yet to be seen. So I'm not going to change my line, but I do have a knot. I was like, there's got to be a fish right there, and there was, and I didn't realize it when it took the fly. I finally made it out of the creek. Way, way further up than I had planned. So I'm a little out of breath. The TinyTalon kind of feels a little weird to me casting, but it doesn't cast bad. I like the way it casts. It takes some getting used to. It handles little fish well. It doesn't feel delicate, but it doesn't take away from the sensitivity of it. Yeah, it's fantastic rod as far as I'm concerned, even though it has some issues to me. It's going to be a permanent addition to my bag. I like DragonTail rods. I like their micro swivels on the ends. I know you don't necessarily need one, but I like them. Yeah, and I probably won't have a video out for a while. Well, I might make a few shorts here and there, because my next trip is Scotland, and I hope to use my Talon Mini and TinyTalon there to catch a brown trout where they're native. So that's my next thing I want to do. There's a lot of flies. Yeah, I can't really think because I'm super tired now, but I still have a really long way to walk back to the car. So I'm going to do that, and y'all can wait for the next video and y'all can anticipate a video. Bye-bye.